continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Buffalo Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Buffalo head coach. He is obviously very excited. He has waited a long time for this opportunity. He came to this university when he was just 18 years old as a player, and now he will lead his team out of the tunnel as the head coach. It is a dream come true, and his emotions are very high. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Beavers headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's right. Takes the easy completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the Oregon State Beavers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. This guy's reliable, doesn't mind doing the dirty work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll try it again. There's a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Beavers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Beavers! Gets it into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give, it's Shelton. Runs through a tackle. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. Turning it on.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Oh, better look out! Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hatcher.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right.
Oh, he found a space on the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the move, it's Hatcher. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolute shame. Missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lost the fire on second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it, and there's running room. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of running room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Oregon State 23, Buffalo 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to throw, it's right. Got a man, it's Andrews. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Birch. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Shelton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team.
Number 91, on to punt it away.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Quick release by the QB. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. It's Hatcher.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Beavers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Wright. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll move the wide receiver. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Shelton. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Gonna take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
and the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murphy. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Bulls use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Makes the grab. It's Andrews. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. What a job to lay out and make the catch. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 22 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Hurricanes who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Buffalo. What a 1st half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with Oregon State's head coach here to start the half. He said he is so pleasantly surprised with the running back. They were expecting something big, but he has surpassed even those expectations. The line of scrimmage has been terrific. The offensive line playing well, blocking well, and the running back is on fire to start this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Finds his man. It's Hampton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got
caught, and he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hatcher. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area.
Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Wright. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Shelton. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They'll give it on the counter. Maybe a crease. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Bulls will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Beavers will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? To the air on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this 3rd quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field. It's Wright. Buying some time. Breaks into the open. Fighting. And another broken tackle. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. There's a little room there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Bulls are flying down the field. looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a first down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and long.
Black 18! Black 18!
Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Gives it on the option. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Beavers have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's McMillan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
The give as they work on that clock. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. Got enough space. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made the extra point without problem. Boy, he was cutting that one close, wasn't he? Almost kicked it out of bounds, but it went into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Burgess. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.